Hey everyone, what's going on? Joey here from the Wildwood Video Archive, and I figured that Memorial Day is finally here. Why don't we just go ahead and make a list of what's new on the Wildwood Boardwalk? So we do this every single year, and I just want to put one disclaimer on this video before we get started. A lot of people haven't been to Wildwood since 2019 because of the pandemic. My suggestion is, last year so many new places opened up down here. I'm going to put a link to that other video from 2020 so that you can check out the new businesses from last year, so you can visit those businesses, and you can check out the businesses from this year. For example, Little Nicky's opened up and Pompeo's opened up last year, and you know, because not many people came down, you want to go ahead and learn about those things so you can check those things out along with the new things for 2021. For this video, we're going to start in North Wildwood and make our way south. I am going to go ahead and do this a little bit different. If you're watching on the wildwoodvideoarchive.com, I will have a list of all of these places that you can go and click and then read more about. If you're watching on YouTube, I'll have that link to that article so that you can click over and check things out that way. And my mindset is, when you come down here, you really want to support all of these new places, especially because we just kind of made it through a pandemic, and it's always great to support your local small businesses. Anyway, let's go ahead and start off in North Wildwood at the Fractured Prune. That's right, the Fractured Prune has changed locations. They will now be located at 21st and the Boardwalk, and they're still offering all the same things you love. It's just in a bigger setting. Now, my suggestion on what you should get when you go there is the banana nut bread. It is, of course, it's a donut with a banana glaze with cinnamon and on top of that, peanuts. It is really, really fantastic. But let's continue our tour down the boardwalk. Next on our list is Quincy's original lobster roll. And you're probably saying to yourself, wait a minute, weren't they on the boardwalk last year? And you're right. They used to be at Glenwood in the boardwalk, and now they moved to a bigger place underneath Captain Jackson where Johnson's Popcorn used to be. And I also have a suggestion when you visit these guys, because they do a great lobster roll, but my thing is try the lobster grilled cheese and then dip it in the lobster bisque. It's amazing. I promise you, you're gonna love it. But let's continue down the boardwalk. Next on our list is Poppy's Taco Shack. And let me tell you right now, a lot of people are happy, a lot of people are upset because the location took over the Stewart's root beer stand. That's right, unfortunately, Stewart's, actually not just in Wildwood, but also in Cape May, are no longer here anymore. The owner sold both of those businesses. Now keep in mind that this place is ran by Captain Jack's, and according to their menu, you can order drinks, so I'm assuming that you could order them and they can deliver them from Captain Jack's, considering that it's right down the street, but don't quote me on that. But that's kind of what it looks like according to the menu. Now what's great is they redid and renovated the entire building. It doesn't even look like Stewart's Root Beer was ever there thanks to all of the work they did. They did it over the course of a month, and it was cool watching them hang all the tiles and things like that. I haven't actually been in there yet, but I can't wait to check it out this summer. By the way, they do have weekly specials, so go check that out online. I'll put their link in the description below for their website. Next on our list is Johnny Scoops. They're located at Glenwood and the Boardwalk. They actually took over the former Core Brothers location that used to be right there. They serve everything from soft serve ice cream to hand scooped ice cream, and I'm also told they do different kinds of sandwiches. But let's continue down to another ice cream place, and it's one that you guys have been asking for, and that is Mr. Softy. That's right, Mr. Softy is finally back on the Wildwood Boardwalk. They will be located at Maple and the Boardwalk, and get ready, because the one thing you guys always say to me is that Mr. Softy song, you can hear it on the night where it's very still. You can hear it across the entire boardwalk. That song is coming back. After that is the American Lobster Roll. It's actually taking the place of the old Quincy's location at Glenwood and the Boardwalk, and they have something very unique there. They actually have different kinds of lobster rolls depending on what state you're from. They don't have every state, but they have a lot of them, and I want to read you the one that they have for New Jersey. New Jersey's is a cold lobster roll with tomato and basil. How amazing does that sound? Also, with their sandwiches, you can get, and it says that most of them do come with it, it is tater tots, coleslaw, and street corn. So that's gonna be a really, really good meal. Next, we're heading down the boardwalk to Maury's Adventure Pier because the Great White had about 240 feet of its track ripped up completely and then retracked. It's actually at the very end where it kind of curves down into the final braking system, which is that long strip just before they actually get back to the station. And so it's going to create such a smoother ride coming in through that curve because, as you know, when you curve over and hit the brakes, it kind of jolts just a little bit. Well, this upgrade is fixing all of that movement right at the bottom. Now, the original actual main track was tracked a few years back, so pretty much it's almost like getting a brand new roller coaster. You know, we were supposed to get brand new trains, which I'm assuming are going to come next year. And I know Adventure Pier is going to get a facelift, just not for the 2021 season, but maybe for 2022. And the last thing that I want to bring up on the boardwalk is if you walk down past the Wildwood sign, you will notice a couple different things. One is when you're looking out to the beach, you'll notice a brand new pipe has been laid all the way out to the water. That is pretty much going to be carrying all of the rainwater out to the ocean. And then on the right-hand side, you'll notice this brand new building that's still under construction, which won't be done until, they say, late 2021, and that's the new pump house. Ocean Avenue was completely ripped up with brand new pipes placed underneath of it so that when it rains, it doesn't flood anymore. This new pump house will be able to push out so much water. I think it was maybe 50,000 a minute gallons of water. Don't quote me on that number, but it's going to be able to push out so much water so that the flooding, whether it be on Rio Grande, Ocean Avenue, a couple other areas, it just won't happen anymore because it'll kick on automatically and pump that water right out. So that project, while the streets right now have been paved up to this point, which is May 26th, but they will be back through the end of the year to finish that pump house. So you will notice some construction taking place throughout the entire summer. So that is everything new coming to the Wildwood Boardwalk for 2021. There may be one or two places we missed because as summer gets closer and closer, new businesses will be popping up and down the boardwalk. So we will update at least the article, not this video. And then on top of that, there are so many different restaurants and things opening up. I think we counted somewhere in the realms of 16 different new food places for you guys to check out. We do have a video about what's new in the Wildwoods, and so I can put that video either up here in the corner or in the description below. And we also have an article breaking down all the new businesses, from golf carts to pizzas to you name it, we have it all. But I hope you guys have a fantastic day, and thank you so much for watching. If you haven't planned your vacation yet for this summer, make sure you do it, because with people not being able to fly internationally, people are flocking to the beaches to enjoy we have the best beaches in New Jersey, and they're free, and they're the largest. So make sure you book your vacation today. I'm Joey from the Wildwood Video Archive, and I hope you guys stay safe and sound. And as always, I'll see you on the beach. See you later, bye.